to the chosen, man.
What's up? What up? What up?
Come in. When you come in, smash the like button, drop a 7 in the comments. Let me know everything coming through clearly. Drop a 7 in the comments. Let's see. Share my screen. I don't own no rights to this music. I don't own rights to this music. Don't flag me. All right. All right. Peace and blessing to the chosen. Drop a 7 in the comment if we coming through clearly. Drop a 7 in the comment if we coming through clearly on the audio. Drop a 7 before we go ahead and proceed, fam. Drop that 7 for me. Let me know. Before we start talking, I pray everything been good with y'all throughout the week. Keeping your eyes on the skies and not only that, everything else that's occurring in the world, a lot of current events, things unfolding and things being shaped and being put into place. Nonetheless, when you in the know, you know what I'm saying, you ahead of the game, and that's where we want to stay at. Drop a 7 for me. Drop a 7 for me in the comments. If everything coming through clearly. Say some of your mics, you know.
Mic check, mic check.
Yes, indeed. Drop a 7 if it's coming through clearly on the audio. This song was by Taya Howard. If you know, you know. That's what it's called.
I like that song too.
Yes,
I gotta put that on my playlist, P.
Man, indeed, that's super hard.
I gotta put that on my playlist.
Yes,
For sure.
indeed. We got a witness. All right, so the subject matter tonight, man, Strictly Biz podcast, Monday nights.
You know what it is.
Me, myself, and Shim, you know what I mean, talk about different subjects, bro. Sisters too. Come on in, smash the like button. The mic low. Let me see. Let me turn it up. What it sound like now? What it sound like now, Keanu? Appreciate that too. Let's see some. No sound. Hold up.
Let me see. Oh, there you go.
Trying to do that.
Yeah.
What it sound like now? Mic still low? Let me see something. What it sound like? What it sound like, family?
Better. Let's say better.
Let me get a second witness. Let me get a second witness.
Cut your mic or something. Cut it or something. Yeah.
Better. For sure. All praise to the Most High. We in there. All right, family. So, the subject matter tonight. Some call them UFOs. Some call them UAPs. Flying saucers. UAPs being unidentified aerial phenomena. UFOs being unidentified flying objects, but are they unidentified? Over time in history, man, you know, what's been going on a lot of times in society, family. You have powers working against us to keep certain information from us, feeling like they protecting us. But the whole time, the truth is always powerful and is always the best way to go. So with that being said, you have millions, not just thousands of dollars, millions of dollars are being put into keeping these things secret. But with the explosion of technology, everybody got cell phones, so many people, the internet of things connecting people. At any given moment, somebody can pull their phone out with the camera on it and get the footage, upload it to the internet, and then we all can see it and witness it. The problem with that a lot of times, though, you got CGI, or you got AI graphics. You got a lot of people who putting out information just to try to get clicks, shares, likes, subscribe, content creators. And they not moving and putting information out in the way of, you know what I mean, what we would call integrity. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, we want to show some information and even discuss the matter about UFOs, UAPs, these flying saucers, flying objects, these signs in the sky. What you think about it, Sean?
Man, when I look at it, you know, I remember when I was a young boy, my brother, he used to tell me about it. And it made me afraid. The reason why it made me afraid is because I didn't know what they were. But over time, you know, I never really did indulge in it. But of course, when I came into the truth and I started learning the scriptures, when I read Ezekiel and all those type of scriptures, it always talk about the chariots. So boom, once I actually analyzed the scriptures and found out what the chariots were, it made me less unafraid of, you know what I'm saying, of them. So when I see these things coming up on earth, you know what I'm saying, just like any other person, you know what I'm saying, like how I felt when, like I said, when my brother, my older brother Marcus, when he first was telling me about it when I was a little boy, like I remember I was like probably 8 or 9 maybe. And he told me, he was like, man, you know, UFOs. I'm like, what is a UFO? So boom, you know, like I said, fast forward to now that I know that people are out there, they feel just as I do. You know what I'm saying? When they hear about these things and see these things, they become afraid. But what we're going to dive into is that, yes, some of these are what we call so-called fallen angels. But there are those what they call UFOs, unidentified flying objects, what we know to be the chariot of the Most High God. And we're going to prove these things that way it can make you feel a little bit more, bring a little bit more comfort to you. Because as we see in the news, these things in the news lately, UFOs been coming up more. I mean, you can look at it was a situation in a mall in Miami.
I remember that.
And then the dude the actual guy that recorded the UFO, I mean the aliens, what they call them, the beings, he can no longer be found now. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't no conspiracy or nothing like that. But what we saying, I mean, what we gonna bring out is truth about these things, what they call UFOs, and in the hopes of providing you some type of comfort if these things were to come up on Earth and you were to start seeing these type of things, that you wouldn't be so alarmed. But do be alarmed, because like I said, we walking around beings amongst us you don't even know. And I know this sound crazy, That's why I don't shake everybody's hand. That's why I don't like
Mm,
people to touch me.
mm,
You never know what type of people you dealing with, what type of spirits they have,
mm.
you know. But nonetheless, we're gonna get the first video.
All right. Peace and blessing, man. Peace and blessing to everybody who came in a little later. Let me share the screen. Check this out, family.
Now, what we about to show y'all is what we call what they call a UFO, and it's a brother. He's gonna pray and prophesy to see. He's gonna pray and ask to
For
see a chariot,
mm-hmm.
and it's gonna come to fruition. Watch this video.
Hold on, man. Where we at?
Right there, right there. Yep.
See so. Hold on. You gonna stop sharing the screen too? Hold on, fam. Tell you,
This may be him right here.
for sure. Yeah, share the screen. Yeah, sure. Go back to real.
Excuse us as we deal with our technical difficulties at this time. Check this video out. Saw in that video, uh, uh, got it, King?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, as we saw in the video, he was able to make the UFO appear.
Mm.
So, and he prayed for it, right, King?
Right, right. He prayed about that.
You remember it's a song that the old people used to sing, "Swing Chariot Low."
Swing low, sweet chariot.
Yeah,
Yes,
they used
indeed.
to sing that song.
Mm-hmm.
So, what we not realizing is that the situation that we are currently faced with being in captivity,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, being taken away from, you know, our some of us through the transatlantic slave trade,
Mm-hmm.
and even before then the sub-Saharan slave trade, and all these things that have affected our mind. Um, we weren't able to read during the time of slavery, bro. They didn't let us read.
Right, right.
If you got caught reading, that was a offense of either getting whipped or maybe even killed in most cases. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, we don't read.
Mm.
And because of me being able to have the time to sit back and read and to have my full intellect,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and able to read these things, and see what's going on. That's why we're able to basically bring this to information to you to this day. They gonna call them UFOs. You know why they call them UFOs? Unidentified flying objects came because they don't know the Most High. We identify them because we know who? The Most High. You know, we read the book of Ezekiel. You can find these things in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You can't find this nowhere in no Quran, nowhere, but you can find them in the scriptures. That's how you know we got a true living God. And don't be afraid, because guess what? These things, I know it might sound strange and it might sound crazy. This could be used to deliver us.
You send the mic over. Trying to speak directly into yourself. What it sound like now, family?
Shalom, can you hear me now?
What it sound like? Hold up. What the mic sound like now? What the mic sound like?
Mic check, mic check. I'm pretty sure it sounds good now. Mic low. Is the mic still low?
It's good now.
Okay, good. But what I was saying, King, is that basically, man, we don't. The reason why these, like I was saying in the beginning, the reason why these things might be like make us afraid is because we don't know.
Right.
And we must remember that the reason why we don't know a lot of things is because we don't read. And the reason why we don't read is because way back, let's just say if you and I were caught reading as slaves, it was a offense of getting our back whips, my back beat out, or even killed in some cases. So we have to take it upon ourselves to study, to make sure that we educate ourselves on this knowledge. And that's what we bring in you today. That don't be alarmed. They're gonna come with all types of stuff. Oh, this is a UFO, this is this and this. Just know that the Most High God is in control of everything. And we here to show you that in these scriptures you can find these, what would you call UFOs, what we call chariots of the Most High God. Real talk.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
And so even with that, like Men in Black, the movie, they want to hit us with their thing, the little beam of light, make you forget everything.
Right.
And they want to keep it hidden. So I can remember, I'm no older than 5 years old. But me, Cephas, the rest of the project babies, we outside, it's nighttime.
Right.
Man, we see something in the sky. It's circular, but on the bottom of it, it got like
triangles or something.
It got circles on the bottom of it, like 20 circles in a circle. You know what I'm saying? And I always explain this story like the way Xbox joystick work. Anybody who got that type of, control or whatever, you know how the light go and move around. That's how it was on the bottom of this ship. I didn't hear no noise. You know what I'm saying? But we look up, we see it. We love it. We run to the back of the projects. We watching the sky while we running them. The giant following us. We run to the back of the project. We get Raphael and a couple more other project babies. Run back to the front. Bro, the giant finna land right here in the parking lot. The giant end up hitting a power line. And when the power line hit the ground, sparks jumped off the giant. Now at this time, the wind and picked up. You know what I'm saying? Cephas got to cover my eyes, sand in my eyes or whatever. But bro, when that giant hit that power line, man, that junk took off so fast, bro. I'm talking about in less than 2 seconds is out your sight. And it didn't have no sound to me. I didn't hear like no engine. I didn't hear I didn't see no propellers. I didn't see no wings. So it's like, man, how is this thing even flying? You know what I'm saying? Then at the speed that the junk moving it, I knew it wasn't nothing that was man-made, bro. You know what I mean? So then too, family, so just like on that video we just showed with the brother, notice what he said. That was on the news. That was on national news. Now, this years ago. But he get to speak in Hebrew when them Johns appeared. Why is that? That's a question. But then you got to look at and consider the fact, dude said, the ones who want to kill me, they want to kill him about this information. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even just, you know what I'm saying, there, brother. You got people who they talk about Area 51, man. Them folks didn't advance to Area 52. These folks on Area 54 now. You know what I'm saying? But you got people a lot of us we still looking to try to go and find out what happened in this situation
Right.
with the landers. A lot of people don't know a part of why the nuclear bomb was even created, or rather, when they tested that nuclear bomb,
Mhm.
they said that
It set off them beings to come.
it set them beings off to
Right.
come to the earth. They like, hold up, man, y'all playing with something dangerous, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, man? We got what y'all do if they come check on y'all.
See what they, man. I know that to a lot of people, it might sound like what me and the brother up here discussing. It might sound weird. It might sound like because what you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But what we telling you is things that's gonna come about, and you're gonna see, and you're gonna have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
And what we explaining to you now is those answers to them questions that you may have.
Mm-hmm.
So don't take this for light. Don't take this for note. Like really pay attention to what we about to bring out. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to take it with a grain of salt, take it with a grain of salt. That's on you. But do be aware that what we bringing out is factual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's concerning. It's very concerning. It's very concerning in the fact that people are manipulate you off your fear.
That's true. That's true.
They'll manipulate you from like if you scared, you know what I'm saying? If you're afraid, people will manipulate you there. In it because you're afraid.
Right.
But if you know what's going on, you have no reason to be afraid, and you more than likely won't be manipulated.
Better equipped for the mountain.
Real talk.
Yeah, man. And that's why I'm speaking on this situation. Like I think I shared that whole experience like one time online.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been putting it out for a minute, you know what I'm saying, for like day-to-day living people I come across sometime if we lead to that conversation.
Right.
But I'm only speaking on it, family, because my perspective behind it is like you got 26 children in a room, and this one person, I got a question. I don't understand. It's 5 other people who don't understand either.
Right.
But they ain't gonna raise their hand because they gonna be embarrassed. Because
Right.
like, if I ask the teacher to slow down, repeat it, the rest of the class gonna think I'm crazy, dumb, or whatever. I'm like this, bro. Hey, bro, can you repeat that? And when I
you
do
want to
it,
learn, you want to learn.
it's the fact. But
right.
in doing it, them other 5 gonna be relieved. Like, dang, man, I thought I was the only one.
Right.
So people be afraid and embarrassed too.
Right.
To even speak on stuff like this because it seems so far-fetched.
And yet we ain't doing no, like, usually, like, people be so, especially when it come to us, bro, we were so used to doing like dumb stuff. Like everybody want to worry about, okay, what rapper doing this, what rapper went to jail, what football team playing tomorrow, when it's the holiday, man. We be doing all that, not knowing that all that stuff is meaningless.
For real.
Like, you need to know what's going on for why? For the safety of you and your family. I said that today. I said, especially what's going on with the election and everything, what's going on, even though, you know, people, you know, whatever way you go, this what it is. But I said, if war was to pop off right now, tomorrow, we had a race war, who would be ready? How many people would be ready? You see what I'm saying? So this why it's important to, this ties into all this. But back to what we're saying about the unidentified flying objects, we're going to show y'all some things that these so-called UFOs, or what we call them, guess what, people? It's people on, beings on it, what they'll call beings, but it's people on that ship. And we're going to show y'all, we're going to dive into this, and we want y'all to get full of this knowledge and this understanding. That way you can know what's going on. That's what we're trying to bring out, for sure. But let's play the next video, Kane. You want me to control it?
You got it. All right. We're going to pull the article.
Yeah.
Chariots, shalom.
Yeah, we're going to pull the article. We're going to pull the article really fast. Give us a second, bro, with us. Let's see. Presentate. Oh, my bad. Not now. Let me see. Screenshot, right? All right. Right here. Now, what I'm about to... Right here?
Yeah.
This one?
The drone, yeah.
The drone.
Yeah,
okay.
drone. Yeah.
So, before we bring this article out, recently, and I know a lot of us don't know this, I'm pretty sure a lot of people online right now, what I'm about to bring out, is not aware of what's going on right now, or what occurred about a couple weeks ago. So a couple weeks ago, according to this article and according to plethora of other articles that's out there, there were what they call UFOs surrounding the Pentagon in Virginia or Washington, Virginia, wherever, surrounding the Pentagon for 17 straight days. And the military didn't know what to do with it. They had no capability of countering whatever the object that was in the air. But we know what they are, bro. And we're gonna read this article to show us. Yes, we read. We ain't no dumb niggas up here just talking at the side of our name. I'm gonna keep reiterating it. You are looking at two intelligent brothers who bringing out this information to our people in order to inform them, in order for them to not get caught off guard. Yeah, that's what we doing. So the article reads, and I'm gonna read it out, King. As we see, the headline says, drone swarms targeting U.S. military bases. Bases mean more than one, right, King? Right, yeah. So we know that there's more than one basis. So we got a drone swarms targeting U.S. military bases. Are operated by what? A mothership. Claim what? UFO. Claims who?
Top Pentagon official.
When was this article reading?
This was October 22nd, 2024. So this recent.
This recent. I'm gonna read on. It said a retired senior. So he got ranked. Pentagon official has confirmed that UFO motherships were spotted releasing swarms of smaller craft. So they releasing. So imagine this big ship releasing smaller ships within themselves. So they tell you the size or the might of the mothership, adding further mystery to the still unexplained intrusions over multiple. Multiple mean three, right? Three or more, right? Multiple U.S. military bases. His statements come amid the release of 50 pages of Air Force records related to provocative drone incursions. That one general calls close encounters at Langley for at least 17 nights. Last December, swarms of noisy small UFOs were seen at dusk, moving at a rapid speed and displaying flashing red, green, and white lights, penetrating the highly restricted. So this is a highly restricted area. So they put this one of the most protected areas in the U.S. But whatever these crafts were, they was able to bypass all that.
Penetrate, infiltrate,
The highly restricted airspace above Langley Air Force Base and where?
Virginia.
Senior ex-Pentagon security official Chris Million told Daily Mail that the episode was part of a much larger pattern affecting numerous national security installations. Two of the notable aspects, he said, are the fact that our drone signal jamming devices have proven ineffective. So guess what? They don't have the technology to go to war with these people. They can't even detect these things. So this is what's going around. This is what's going on while we sit back. Oh, Young Thug just got out of jail. Oh, Big Meech just got out of jail. Oh, Young Dirt just went to jail. Oh, the football game come on tomorrow. Oh, it's Halloween. It's time to trick or treat. Oh, it's Thanksgiving. It's Christmas. It's while all this going on, why is not this being headlined on the news?
Man, for real.
They got a drone or a UFO in the air that they can't detect this entering their airspace. They restricted area. So how safe is the country?
Man, it ain't.
So let's just say this is not a UFO. Let's just say this is a foreign country that's invading us.
Right. I mean, they don't even have the technology to compete with the foreign country.
At the worst come to worst, but in my mind, I know what this is.
Yeah, indeed.
So it said, in fact, in some instances, as Melon took...
Finish the second paragraph.
Right here.
That part got to be hit.
Okay, it said, two of the notable aspects, he said, are the fact that our drone signal jamming devices have proven ineffective. And these crafts are making no effort to remain concealed. They ain't even trying to hide themselves no more. They like, yeah, we here.
Man.
We here.
Out
We gonna show
open.
y'all, we gonna show you guys, we gonna show you guys a video that's gonna give you some type of encouragement. It's gonna give you some type of make you feel good about yourself. Because guess what? They told you was a nigga. They told you was nothing. They told us that, man, we were slaves. But what they didn't tell you is that what? Man, we are God's chosen people. And I'm gonna prove this thing to you. And when I say we, I'm talking about you so-called African, what they call niggas, African Americans. You the true Israelite. And even though you probably don't know it, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool you don't know who you are. And I understand the reason why you don't know who you are.
Right.
The same reason when we were asleep, we didn't know who we were.
Right.
Because guess what? We've been dumbed down. We've been dumbed down to think that we are nothing. So I understand the magnitude of that, King. But man, we are special people. We can't fight. We oppressed right now, King. We in a situation where, okay, we came through slavery. Right. During slavery, they took your name. They beat your culture out of you. They gave you their religion. They did all these things to you in order to what? To break you. Take an elephant, for example.
Okay.
You take a big elephant, right? You take the elephant when he was a baby. You raise him up. And every time that elephant get out of line, you beat him. In order for the elephant to what? To conform to what you want him to do. Now the elephant is big and grown. He's at the circus now, right? But one day, imagine that elephant wake up and feel and realize that he an elephant, that he's strong. He gonna run everybody out the circus. You know why? Yeah. Because he have awakened now. He have realized his potential. He has realized that he is somebody. He has realized who he is as a person. You know, he has identified himself for being strong. But as long as you identify yourself for being weak, you will always get taken advantage of. And so I'm happy to see these things come aboard, come to earth. Because for so long, our oppressors have thought that they was bigger than us. But now we see someone that's bigger than them. And guess what it is? That's the Most High God.
Talk to him.
And I want people to be encouraged about this. We've been told that we was nothing, but you are somebody. We are the true chosen people of the Most High God. So all the gimmicks and the games they try to play, guess what? The Most High has awakened not only us, but millions of other brothers and sisters that has decided to say what? You know what? Let me see who I am. Let me search who I'm on. Let me search who I am. Let me find out who I am. Let me find out, you know, who the real God. We have begun to read and understand that knowledge is power. And that's what's going on. And that's why we able to not be distracted with the bull crap and able to not only research these things but break it down in a point where we can articulate it to our people, bro.
Come on with it.
This is major. So what we about to this next video we about to show you, this is not AI. This is real.
Hit that last. Let me get this last part right.
Get it.
Say, in fact, in some instances, as Million took pains to emphasize, it is clear they want to be seen as though taunting us.
They showing their power.
Saying, man, y'all can't hang or contend at all. Man, we bogart. We all look, man, we straight trespassing. And y'all can't do nothing about it. So who is these beings? Is it a green man? With some huge, I'm sure it is, because all of them that's flying, you know what I mean? They ain't all for the chosen. You know what I mean? A lot of them, they appear, pop up, and they in the skies for the chosen, for our people. But a lot of them, they adversaries and enemies to our people.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
So we're gonna share our screen again, and we're gonna show you just who these beings are, for real. Let's see. There we go. All right.
Yep.
So I want to show this clip with you guys.
Maximize them too.
I'm gonna maximize them. Here you go, people. Check this out.
We can't blow past that. He said the one that came out the ship family said they are a black race, a melanated people. Said they look like African Americans.
Mm.
Ain't that something? This some information they want to keep hid from us.
And look where it says it. If you look at the description, American where? Air Force Base.
Mm.
And what we just read, where were they
at? At a base, a military base.
Yeah.
Different, multiple military bases.
That's what's going on, people. And we want y'all to fact check these things. Don't just listen to, we could be up here lying, just make things up.
Go ahead, Sean.
So my advice to you is to look these things up. Prove us to be liars. Prove us. Don't just sit up here and listen to what we saying. We could be lying. We could just be making all these things up. But go and fact check these things and see if it's relevant or not. See if it's true or not. Go ahead, brother. No.
All right. All right, then. So let me say this too. When you hear the word extraterrestrial, terrestrial means Earth. So when it say extraterrestrial, that means this something that's beyond the realm of what Earth contains or what the Earth holds. Then I'm gonna say this too. The article that bro read, that Shem read about these, being at the Pentagon and everything, it was updated October 22nd. But it's being brought out in the news that this happened in December last year. So now you got to ask yourself, man, hold up.
What else happened since that time?
What else happened? And why y'all holding this information so long?
It's over with for the folks. Like she said, bro, it's over with.
It's crazy.
It's just being real. And people be like, oh, man, I'm excited about this. I'm very much encouraged about this. You can't pay me $100 million. You can't pay me $200 million. You can't pay me $900 million. Because guess what? With my $900 million, I'm still a nigga in this world. I'm still looked down upon. Even though I don't feel like that, I know who I am. I know I'm royalty. I know that I'm the chosen. I know that we are the chosen. I know that we are special people. But guess what? We live in a society, in a nation, in a world that people don't respect us. And I hate to see my people suffering. You know what I'm saying? All across the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? We pack the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? We have the poorest education. We have the poorest paying jobs. We have all these odds stacked against us. So why would I be happy? What would make me happy if I'm good and my people struggle? If I'm good and my people starve, why would they make me happy? No, I want to be respected. And we are not respected. You know why we ain't respected? One reason why we're not respected, because we don't know who we are. And because we don't know who we are, man, that set us all out of order. Now, ain't nobody sitting up here saying we perfect. Trust me, ain't nobody sitting up here saying we perfect, but to love your people and your community and not destroy your community, but try to upbuild them, man, hey, how perfect can you get in this day and time? So I'm thankful that I'm seeing these things coming on earth, because that's our deliverance. Yes, I know that our deliverance is real. And I ain't talking about no sky talk with somebody coming. No, with our ancestors being put in slavery, been put in chains, hung, women raped, men killed, children abused, sold like cattle. Man, I want to see some get back. I want some get back. And it's nothing that you can do to pacify me. It's nothing you can do to make me feel like, oh, okay, this can if I give you this, it's gonna make up for it. No, not how I feel. I can't be bought, bro. I cannot be bought. Like I said, like this is what's going down. And a lot of our men, I ain't even say men, a lot of our so-called men that's among our nation, and I'm talking about the brothers that sleep and awake, bro. It's time to get in order. Like for real, for real. Like get in order. And what I mean by getting in order, get your body right, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? We see these things. We see that we starting to see these wonders in the skies. All these things come to play. You know what I'm saying? And our people not ready. But they're gonna try to scare you though. And through your fear, they're gonna be able to control you. Oh, these are some aliens coming out the sky. Come on, let's go right here where we can protect you. Come on now. But we already know what these things are, man. At the end of the day, the Most High God is in control. That's who we fear. We don't fear man. We don't fear aliens. We don't fear fallen angels. We don't fear any of that. We ready to die at the drop of a dime for what we believe in, and that's keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. And I ain't saying we up here saying, like I say, like we perfect, but at the same time, I want people to be aware, bro, and don't be ignorant to what is going on.
Indeed.
For sure.
Yes, indeed. So even with that, the movie Independence Day, and they got two of them. Movies like that, movies like Predator, because you got what's called predictive programming, and you got media is the perfect way to put out an agenda to society to make them to sway emotions and action, like you're saying, control people through fear. Look at what happened in 2019. The whole world shut down. People was afraid because of what was being promoted in media. All right, so just like that, bro, they really rolling out the alien movies. You know what I'm saying? To have people feeling like, well, what's coming out the sky?
It's aliens.
You want to fight against it. Right. But the book tell me the Messiah, he left, he went through, he ascended up, he coming back the same way. So if he coming back the same way, you done bought into this lie that they promoting on media, man, you gonna find yourself like what he talk about in Second Esdras. You gonna find yourself trying to fight against him. It's a losing battle. You ain't gonna win ever. Off top, he said the rushing in of him turned them to dust, King.
Right.
How much power is that? But see, just like what you talking about, we're not educated on who we are as a people, though. We're not educated on the fact that because he chose us like that, that's the kind of get back he got for us. You know what I'm saying? And for us to fall in order with him to ride on that, you know what I mean, on that same note.
I know a lot of people they don't go see, like when they go to church, like see the pastor is like the modern day Uncle Tom nigga.
Or Sambo
nigga.
Come on with it.
He do what master say do. Teach them this. Let's teach prosperity. So a lot of our people don't know what's going on because it's never been brought to their attention. Not because sometimes they don't want to know. It's just because it haven't been brought to their attention. They ain't aware of it. So that's what we do. And not only are we gonna bring out videos, like I said, and different articles and whatnot, we're gonna bring out a few scriptures as well to show you the chariots that's in the Bible, so you can go back and study these things. Like I said, don't get up here and just take us for like, man, they know what they talking about. We want you to go back and research on your own so you can equip not only yourself but those around you as well. And so we're gonna bring out a few of these scriptures, Kane.
All right, you got it.
All right. I'm gonna share my screen with everyone again, and I'm gonna bring out a few scriptures as it relates to the chariots in the Bible. This is scripture right here. It said it was Ezekiel that saw the glorious vision, which was showed him upon the chariots of what? The cherubims. For he made mention of the enemies under the figure of the rain and directed them that went right. It said, and the 12 prophets, let the memorial be blessed, and let their bones flourish again out of their place, for they comforted Jacob and delivered them by a sure hope. He shall how shall we magnify Zerubbabel? Even he was a signet on the right hand. But so what is showing you that way, man, this is a deliverance for us, Cain.
Come on with it.
This is a deliverance for us, but our people don't know these things, and we're gonna show you even more scriptures on this. We ain't just finna be talking. Like I said, we're gonna show you even more scriptures on this, that these chariots that's coming on earth is for real, for real.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget what Ezekiel seen, the vision that he saw with the wheel within the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. He described it with the Ezekiel 2 or 3.
Okay. Let's see. This show will have. Let me get this. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. 1 second. When we talk about Christ, who was taken up in a what?
A whirlwind of fire.
And in what?
And in a chariot
of what?
Of fiery horses.
Read.
Let me see.
Who was ordained for reproof in their times, to pacify the wrath of the judgment before it break forth into fury. Man, so even Christ, who we know is Christ. Come on. But you will never know these things. So write these things, write the scriptures that we bringing out, write these down and go back and and study them to show, so you can see what's going on. I'm trying to get another one right here. I think it's 37, right? Ezekiel 37.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's 37. I think it's 37. Let me see. Let me make sure.
Yes, indeed. What you want to? What did it read like? Wheel within a wheel.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in like Ezekiel 3, somewhere around.
Let me go back to the. Let me stop sharing my screen, King. 1 second. Let me stop sharing. Am I sharing? No, I'm not. Okay. Good. Well, yeah, we ain't gonna hold y'all all day, family. But like I said, we want to just bring these things out due to the fact that we want to make people aware of what's going on.
Ezekiel 1, where is it? But from earlier though, when bro brought out about the old Negro spiritual,
right,
swing low, sweet chariot. So on a basic level, bro, if we understand what a chariot is, it got 2 wheels, horses driving this thing. You know what I mean? But so why was, our ancestors saying swing low, sweet chariot coming to take me home? A chariot, so for it to swing low, it got to be elevated. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that right, family? So I'm bringing that information out, like what bro was hitting at, to explain the fact that even our ancestors viewed what they call UAPs, UFOs, they knew them to be chariots. A lot of people saying that we waking up to understanding that we Hebrews and we the true children of Israel and all that just fairly recently, like 70 years. No, man, our people been knowing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nat Turner knew that. You know what I mean? Our forefathers and foremothers before them, they had the hints of it too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We got destroyed along the way. You know what I mean? They wiped it out because you had the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, come in and start dictating the curriculum of what's taught in these educational systems, which is why they funnel the people through, and it's the school to prison pipeline. They teach us what they want us to know. Why is it that they always start our history off talking about, we enslaved? And they roll out the same characters every February for the Black History Month. It's going to be Martin Luther King. He's going to be the leading figure. You're going to get a little bit of Malcolm X. You might get a little bit of the sister who came up with the hot curler iron, whatever it's called, the hair straightener thing. You're going to get
C. Walker. What's her name?
Madam C. Walker. You're going to get some Langston Hughes. Right. But you ain't going to get Denmark Vesey. You ain't going to get him. You know what I mean? You ain't going to get Nat Turner. You know what I mean? You ain't going to get all that type of information. But nonetheless, though, just wanted to share their part, that the chariot, in order for it to swing low, it got to be elevated. So they was talking about something that was above them in the sky,
right,
coming to take them out of slavery and away from slavery. Yeah, so you got another video and another article too, Sean. Just in case.
I'm gonna drop this video right here. I'm gonna show it with you, share it with you guys. This is TikTok. Let me see. Yeah, this is a hold on. Now I want to get this one right here. Let me see.
Yes, indeed.
No, let me see. Is that the one I want?
No, you already hit that.
This is right here, DC, right?
Yeah. Now, this is something that happened recently too, family.
This is a they spotted a what they call a unidentified flying object in DC. We're gonna share this with y'all.
Take it back, Sean.
Cut this off him. Okay. Oh hey, like what's going on?
Man, he trying to figure it out. Look at all these police cars, man.
Look at that. You see that what was happening during the time?
Mm.
Oh, the night. So
Mm. Mm. They showing that they ship.
yeah, it's for real, y'all.
They showing their ship hovering in that one area continuously.
We brought y'all out we showed y'all basically different videos and different articles explaining to you like what these things could possibly be.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Again, we're not up here to, you know what I'm saying, like just say this is what it is. But I mean, we're not up here just talking, just or we're not. We actually actually researching the information and bringing it to you guys. But also with saying it, like fact check us. Make sure you go back and research these things to find out if it's true or not. Make sure you go do that. Make sure you go study. Make sure you go examine these videos, examine the articles that we brought out, and prove us to be liars, make us liars.
Mhm.
And that way, not only will you be able to equip yourself with knowledge, but you'll be able to uh, help those around you. Because when these things start to come, and they sure will come, you won't be so alarmed. You won't be so afraid. You will know what's going on. And just know that when it's all said and done, the Most High God is the one that's in control above all things.
Indeed.
You got something?
Yes, indeed. So I just leave y'all with this. Be mindful of Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam, just like Project Jump. Well, it's different from Project Jump, but it's a government experiment or whatever experience where they was the intention is they gonna use the sky as a TV screen, which, for my knowledge, my study,
Mm-hmm.
is that this is a part of the reason why chemtrails exist. They trying to change the sky, the face of the sky, the firmament, to be like a TV screen where they can use these holograms and then show you, what they want to show you. So in essence, they can they can create the second coming, and it'll be a false alarm, and a lot of people be fooled by it. You see China operating with a lot of their technology right now, where they're using 1,000 drones controlled by one remote,
Mm-hmm.
uh, to show, make it appear as a dragon in the sky. They're using holograms on buildings to where it look 3D. It's like a giant dragon or a tiger is climbing out the building, but the whole time is holograms. So that type of technology is what is embedded or used through what they call Project Bluebeam. So just be mindful. The Most High got all these things under control, and aside from that, Everything we see, you know what I mean? Like what brother saying, check behind us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some of these videos that the people uploading, man, it's just for content. It's just for likes. But other ones, pay attention to the things around them. Make sure it don't look 3D. Make sure it don't look CGI. You know what I mean? Then go check the articles. That's the benefit of articles like what bro like to pull out. You know what I'm saying? It's you gotta read a lot of the information. A lot of the most heavy information is not gonna have a video attached to it. That's where you get white papers from. That's where you get them government files, classified files from. They ain't putting out no videos with it. They got this stuff wrote down. So you got to go find that file in order to get the information to be educated about it. Yep. So this is all we got for tonight, family. In the meanwhile, y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns? If you ain't got none now, shoot them to children of the prophet 144 at gmail.com. This is Strictly Biz Podcast on Mondays. You can catch us on Mondays, most high willing. Different subjects like this of current events, mostly commentary. Between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, most high willing. I don't see no question down here. I'll give y'all 3 more seconds on that. Question, comments, or concern before we close out. Smash the like button if you haven't. Go back and watch the video if you haven't, because it was some earlier information. Brother called down. He made a Chariot UAP UFO appear on news, speaking Hebrew. Barak atah, Barak atah. Why is it responding to that Hebrew language like that? That's a question. I don't see no question, comments, or concern, man. We out, man. Peace and blessing to the chosen.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, indeed.